Black Oni.
Alright y'all, what's up? This is JBlaze06 here giving you some more gameplay footage over commentary. I want to discuss with you the top 5 ways in which Microsoft can pull ahead a little bit, what they should do before the holiday 2014 or even after holiday 2014 to really gain some traction right now. We all know that the PlayStation 4 is outselling the Xbox One globally. These are things that I think that the Xbox One can do to catch up and to really offer their customers something really awesome, something really compelling to keep other people buying the console as well. I'm playing some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, obviously. I'm playing on PlayStation 4. That's my preferred platform, but I am very excited to play some more of my Xbox One. You guys probably already saw the unboxing video for the Xbox One. I already mentioned a few of the things that I did and didn't like about it already, just based on those first impressions. I'm still spending some time getting used to using the Xbox One and getting a little bit more intimate with it, and I hope to continue doing that. And look at that, I just stuck that guy right in his chest. I hope to continue doing that very soon with games like Titanfall. I actually didn't pick that up yet because I have it on the PC already. With games like the Halo Collection, I'm really excited about that. And I've just started playing Sunset Overdrive, and that's been a lot of fun so far. So, I'll cut to the chase and get right into the actual video, what it's supposed to be about. So the first thing I think that Microsoft should do, even though this might be a little bit counterintuitive in terms of keeping people interested in the Xbox One now, is to announce an Xbox One redesign. Now, the reason why this is important is, well, for several reasons, really. You might have noticed from my last video unboxing the Xbox One that the Xbox One is a large console. And first of all, I just want to go on the record saying that the BAL is probably my favorite assault rifle in the game. Next to that is the HB-A1 or something like that. That is also a really great weapon. But I really dig the assault rifles in this game. They did a really good job with making them feel really satisfying. And you'll see some gameplay later on, most likely throughout this week, of me using my sniper rifle and really getting used to that. I unlocked this like really special, I think it was an Elite MOB, and it's quite sexy. I got the gold camo for it. Mwah, so good. Anyway, you know, the Xbox One is about the same size as my Xfinity cable box, and I think that's a problem because the Xfinity cable box is already way too big, and people don't want to have something too large on their entertainment space because they want to reduce the footprint. They want to keep that area clean. They want to keep it very simple. The Xbox One is just a little bit too large, and I do understand that they need to keep it large to reduce any possibility. Yeah, I just failed so hard there. Oh, disgusting. They wanted to reduce any possibility of any overheating or any damage to the system due to overheating, as evidenced through what happened with the Red Ring of Death, for example. And again, this is one of my earlier gameplay videos, so what you're seeing is me really noobing it up quite a bit with not even knowing where the end of the map is. And you know, the Xbox One has a large power brick. Again, it's not a deal breaker in terms of functionality. It's a deal breaker in terms of the footprint that it leaves on your space, and environmentally too. I mean, that's using up a lot of resources, and I understand the engineers and designers wanted to be very conscious about that. So now I'll give them a little leeway on that, but I think a redesign would be really well deserved for people. You know, the other thing too is that it has 3 USB ports, which are awesome. I love that it has 3 USB ports, but all the ports are in kind of inconvenient spots, so they're in the back and on the side. And so if you have anything near those 2 things, connecting stuff to that will be a little bit tricky. So I understand again that for design reasons they wanted to keep the front very clean, very simple, but for the sake of functionality, I think USB ports in the front is probably more preferred. But again, some PCs are like that too. They only have the ports in the back, so to each their own, I think. And so moving on to the next thing, load every console with a play and charge kit. Again, this isn't a deal breaker, and this is something me picking up someone else's weapon, not even knowing what the hell I'm doing with it. I don't even know what weapon that is. What is that even? Load every console with a play and charge kit, and the reason why this is important to me is because with last generation, the PS3 and Xbox 360, Microsoft opted to I just love that gun so much. It's the silencer, just mwah. the Xbox 360 chose to have you use batteries for your controller, and then you'd have to buy a play and charge kit in order to use rechargeable batteries. I understand they wanted to kind of keep it very quick and easy entry point because people were still using batteries a lot back in 2006 and 2005. But we are no longer in that era. We are no longer in that generation. There's no reason why the Xbox One shouldn't have come with rechargeable batteries out the gate, even if they were to be removable. It's kind of, I don't want to say unacceptable for that to be the case, but it's kind of like a cop-out, you know? It's a blatant money grab for them to keep asking for more out of your pocket for Xbox Live, you know, for the play and charge kit, and then if you didn't get the Kinect, for, you know, Kinect obviously, and then for the adapter, if you want to have another controller, you have to put an adapter in that if you want your friend to be able to talk on that. It's a little bit, I don't like it. But again, it's not a deal breaker by any means. Some people probably have like tons of batteries that they have lying around, or, you know, again, the plan charge kit's only like $25, so it's really not that big of an impact. But especially when the console was a lot more expensive, that was kind of just like a kick in the balls, you know. And then my other leading into that from that, the number 3 is lower the price of the standalone Kinect. The standalone Kinect is $150. The Xbox One debuted at a price of $500, and most suspected that it was $500 as opposed to $400 or $350 because of the Kinect. And this kind of verifies that the Kinect is a very expensive piece of technology, and it's a very cool piece of technology. I recently had the opportunity at a charity live stream event that you guys probably already saw on Extra Life. I had an opportunity to play Fantasia, and we played that for like 6 hours. That game is incredible, and it's a really good use of the Kinect, but people don't want to pay $150 for a Kinect, something that they're only going to use for certain things. And it's a shame because when it works really well. The voice activated navigation control is very cool. We did have some issues with it using it before. It was kind of not recognizing. That guy just had no idea where I was. He just didn't look behind him, and I was just failing so hard there. But even then, it's so good. Anyway, the Kinect is just too expensive. I know Microsoft wants people to use it and want people to like it. I want people to engage with their console using the Kinect, but people aren't going to want to do that if it costs $150. That's just the reality of it. Even if it was $100, that would be a little bit more understandable. If you really want to like push through the holiday to make that like, bam, go buy this now, you put it on sale for like $75. Like, that would be insane. I would go buy one right now, without a question. The number 2 thing I wanted to talk about was, it's kind of segueing off of that Kinect discussion. I was hoping I could stick him too, but I guess that will just do for now anyway, is to allow voice navigation without the Kinect. Again, I understand you really want to push the Kinect. You want that to be the go-to thing that everyone wants to get and have in their home. Again, $150 is too much money to be asking for it. And if the PlayStation 4, I hate to keep comparing it to the PlayStation 4, but naturally that's going to happen. The PlayStation 4 allows you to navigate using your voice without using a camera. So you can use your headset, you can use your Astro A40s or A50s, your Turtle Beach, your Triton Air Force. You can use whatever you want to control your PlayStation with your voice, and it works pretty well. Sometimes it doesn't work as well as it could in some other. I just rabbit punched the crap out of that guy. Not as well as it could in some other ways, but the technology is definitely more advanced on the Xbox. But I think that technology is in conjunction with the Kinect and the actual Xbox itself, with the technology that's in the processors, kind of figuring all that out. I could be wrong on that. I could be totally talking out of my ass, but I do think that's the way it works. If they could at least give you some functionality of using your voice to control your Xbox One navigationally, that would be a huge addition to your Xbox experience, because the interface, like it or not, I've been playing around with it more and more, and it's just one of the things about this game, by the way, is that dead bodies stay around way too long. So I thought that was actually a person who was still alive, because I've been killed by people who've been hanging out next to dead bodies, and it's been really frustrating to deal with that. But back to what I was saying before, it isn't necessarily designed to let you kind of navigate without using your voice. It's kind of a weird interface. And the number one thing I wanted to move on to before the video was over is to make the Azure cloud services more feasible for studios. So Call of Duty on Xbox One doesn't use the Azure servers, and it's lagging, and it only uses it for matchmaking. It doesn't use it for anything other than that. So if you want developers to use it, make it more accessible, make it cheaper, make it awesome for everyone. And anyway, thank you guys for tuning into this episode of JBlaze Online, where I discuss the ways in which Microsoft can really pull ahead. And if you liked the video, remember to press the like button, subscribe to stay tuned to all the great stuff happening on the channel. And as always, I'll catch you guys later. Game on, and JBlaze out.
Irons is not gonna like this.